what I'd like to do in this video is take a look at the X-STOL add-on, which is a new development from Mary Nick, which is absolutely free and, to be honest, pretty amazing. So if we just search for it, we'll find it in the X-Plane.org forum as usual. And what this does is it reproduces the US National STOL competition. Now, I've never been to the National STOL exhibition, but it seems pretty realistic to me. So I've downloaded the full one. This requires some add-ons, and the information about how to do the install is all on the web page. But if we just have a quick look, so what you do is take the zip file, take the file from the zip file and copy it into your custom scenery. Windows popping up all over the place today. And you end up with a folder called X-STOL. Now if you go into X-STOL, you will find a docs folder, and in the doc folder there's a bit of a readme, and the most important bit is this text file, which is the details of which competitions are configured within the add-on. Right, so I've basically had a go with a pile of aeroplanes on the Swamp STOL competition, and this video is taking a look at how I got on. Now the plugin makes some assumptions about the way aircraft are set up, and not every aircraft will work first time. So let's have a look and see what it should look like if the aircraft is set up correctly. Every session will start in the not started state, but as you taxi towards the start line, you should see the board indicate go to start and the marshaller to start, waving you forward. Stop when the marshaller crosses their arms and the stop sign comes on. Then start your takeoff when instructed. If none of this happens when you taxi across the line, then just check to make sure you're taxiing in the direction of the yellow arrows on the ground. If that is the case, then you will need to do some setup on your aircraft. So having given your aircraft a try, if it doesn't work, then there's a couple of things that you can do to fix it. The first is to use, if we search for MBN, you'll find a whole series of little special commands relating to the STOL plugin, and one of those is the auto create config for current aircraft, which I've just assigned to the A key. Okay, now that only works if you turn the engine off, so we'll just thin the mixture. What I will do is turn off the tracking as well, then we can turn off the switches. So let's just do that and that. Okay, so once you've done that, you can then press the A key. There you go. And then we're going to have a look in the file system on the computer and see what it's done. So if you go to the X-Plane folder on your main disk drive and open up aircraft, you'll find in here a folder. Now we've just been dealing with the Papa PA-18 Super Cubs, so we'll just have a look at that, and you'll see a number of files have been created, one of which is this x_stol.txt file, which contains gear_t equals 222 and then lots of zeros. Okay, so that's the file that you were looking for. I think it looks like it does some other things as well, which I can't pretend to understand. But that will then work. Okay, now one aircraft, the V-Sky Labs Aeroprat A22, for some reason the add-in didn't create the X-Stol file. So what I did was I copied one from the vFly Air Cessna that I'd created, literally copied the file and renamed it to VSL Aeropract A22-LS _X_stol.txt, and it had the desired effect. So I can't say I understand why it didn't work, but the workaround was simple enough. I tried out the plugin with this small collection of short-field aircraft that I've got, and this is what I found. Hopefully you'll find it useful. If you've got any feedback on other aircraft, then put it in the comments below. Maybe we can create a little directory of all the aircraft that work with the STOL plugin. I would say that it took me a little while to get to grips with this plugin, and I'm very grateful to the developer for their quick responses to my idiot questions and their helpfulness. So now the time has come to fly a few circuits and see how I get on. I start with the Piper Cub. Keeping a careful eye on the marshaller and edging forward towards the start line. It's very difficult to avoid steering towards them as you look at them. It's a short 500-foot circuit, so I follow the highway down to the pylons, turn left base at the pylons, and then aim for the pond, which is just on short final. Looking at the postage stamp sized patch of grass that you're aiming at, my already quite high estimation of the skills of the pilots involved in this competition has only increased as a result of doing this exercise. Marshall waving the checkered flag is a nice touch. You get a blue flag if you land short, which I did many times in the making of this video. Notice also the distances being posted on the display board for everyone to see. Next I tried the Aeroprac Day 22. Now this is a STOL aircraft, so I should have done really well. The scorecard said could do better, to be honest. So here we go up to the line. So over the pond, all the flaps slow as I can. This aircraft really is very twitchy at slow speeds. Reacts very quickly to changes in wind speed and direction. It's so difficult to see the line. Amazing, really. Ooh, down with a bit of a bump there. Finally, my old stalking horse, the Cessna 150, which I could definitely have done better in. Not a bad landing, if a bit swervy at the end. So that's it. X-STOL by Mary Nick for X-Plane 12. And very fine it is too. In case you were interested in my results, here they are. Nothing to be proud of, to be honest. Details of how to get hold of the plugin and the aircraft used in the video are in the description below. If you found this video helpful, interesting or entertaining, please like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching.